Here's my little cinnamon pied male. He's just eating a little rat fuzzy. He was moving really quickly just a second ago down it. Go ahead and check on this girl as well. Oh. Today's feeding day, so I figured I'd go ahead and feed all of them. And then here, he's eating as well already. And he's eating a small to medium rat. So, really cool stuff. This guy's growing like crazy fast. He should definitely be a good breeder next season. And hopefully I'll see if that pattern and that amount of white transitions over. Hopefully it's genetic, that's what I'm really hoping. The high amount of pattern will definitely help in my projects that I've planned with him. So, here he is. Camera's making him look really dark, but... Oh, and by the way, this is the type of thermostat that I use, VE200s. It does say 83, but believe me, it's 87, 88 in the back, which is what I keep all of them at, as 87 to 88. And that one says 83, the rack's at 88 in the back. This one down here actually says like 91, but it's at 87 to 88. Oh, here he is. Didn't weigh this fuzzy, usually I weigh them, but this one definitely looked to be about 25 grams. This male is at 205, so that's a good size for him. That's not too big, not too small. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because he looks like he wants some more space. There we go. Pretty cool watching them eat. They don't just go straight on, they actually move side to side. Here's also a good chance to see that side pattern on him. This is a cinnamon pied male. Usually these only have pattern on the head, so whenever I saw him at the show, I immediately bought him right there. I typically don't like to buy stuff online just due to the fact that you don't know exactly what it's going to look like in person. I saw this guy online, and it was a breeder that I've purchased a few snakes from, done a big trade with, Don Shores over at Shores Enough Snakes. And once I saw this guy online, I just thought he was amazing. But whenever I saw him at the show and actually got to hold him, not only is he an amazing looking snake, but his attitude is just great. I mean, he's so interactive. He's the perfect snake. Oh, there he goes. I like to open up the tubs whenever they eat to give them space to stretch out and really move that rat down. Like you can see, well maybe you can't, but he's actually going above his bin, especially with the big females. I think opening it up, once they're starting to move it down, I like to open it up, and then that way they can move it around. Because I mean, you can see how that would not have been comfortable for him if his head was smashed up against the top. So there he is, he's just moving it down. Beautiful, beautiful combo in my opinion. Anthony over at 360 Morphs actually produced a cinnamon inchy pin pied, and that thing is absolutely just amazing. Seeing how mine's turning out and how a lot of cinnamon combo pies turn out, I think it's got a lot of pattern change coming up. You should definitely go check him out at 360 Morphs at Facebook. The stuff that he produces is absolutely amazing. He's working with some really, really cool genes. Recently picked up a bunch of really amazing females. But here's this male. Just wanted to get that quick clip of him eating for y'all. Just in case you've never seen a ball python eat, or just in case that's something that you enjoy seeing. Oh, here we go. Maybe 2 for 2. This female doesn't look like she's going to. Oh. Once again, this is my spider candy, possible bumblebee candy. So, recessive candy and dominant spider, or recessive candy, dominant spider, and codominant pastel. This girl is absolutely just beautiful in person. There she goes. This female will eat every single day if I feed her. I only feed her once a week though. This rat is about 70 grams and she's at 470 last time I weighed her. So this is not too big for her. This is about roughly 15% her body weight, 15 to 17%. So this is a good size rat, but it's not too big for her. And she used to be on live. I got her over to pre-killed, and within a couple weeks I'm going to try to move all of these over to frozen. The Candino male that I recently picked up is already on frozen. This girl I definitely think will transition. She's just got a crazy appetite. I also think that the cinnamon pied will transition quick, and the 2 females that I'm getting should definitely transition quick. They're still in their early stages, so it shouldn't be too hard to change them over. So I may only have 1 or 2 on live, which will definitely be more cost effective. And see, this is what they always do, right? Whenever they get to the legs, they start tossing around a lot. And that's why I like to open these up. It gives them more space. So you can see our white sides. I think calico is something that I definitely wanted to get into this girl. If none of y'all have heard of him, Nate Hinkle at H&H BP Morphs, also on the Nasty Ball group on Facebook, and then also Chad Newsom over at Memphis Reptiles. They both produced some amazing yellow belly combos this year, including fire yellow bellies, spider yellow belly combos. The one that definitely surprised me the most was the lesser spider yellow belly. That thing turned out just absolutely gorgeous. I think with this female, down the road, maybe a couple years, I already have a couple males planned for her, so the next 2 seasons that this girl was actually breedable, I already have plans. But I would definitely like to put maybe a lesser leopard fire if I could get one. I think that would be an insane combo to put to her. And she's just really, really pretty. She just got past the legs, so should be going quick now. Also, my big Harlequin Nimbless female actually stopped feeding. She hasn't fed the past 2 weeks. She's been bowl wrapping, laying on her side, everything. Really thinking she's getting close, hoping she is. Same with my big normal female. So, we'll see if maybe they'll lay for me this season. If not, that's perfectly fine. I'll probably sell the normal female and definitely hold back the Harlequin Nimbless female. She's not going anywhere. Probably put the Candino male to her next year. Hopefully hit on Harlequin Blast, hope it proves out to be het candy. Maybe breed that to this female and hopes for a 4 or 5 gene candy combo. Really all I'm hoping for is a pinstripe candy though. If I can get a pinstripe het candy male, as soon as I find one, if it's a nice looking male, I'm really looking for quality since I have such small space. That'll definitely be something I'd have to pick up. Here she is. I've heard of some people getting females up really, really fast, and it's not even that they feed them quick or feed them a lot. It's just that the females, the way that they digest it and it works through them, they just gain weight quick. This female was at 445 grams. I fed her last week a small rat, which was at 90 grams, which was a little bit big for her. And she shot up to 465 grams empty. So 20 grams gained of actual weight. This girl just gains weight really, really quickly. Which is a good thing, because that means they don't have to feed her a lot to get her up to size. Anyways, I'm not in any rush with this female. I'm enjoying watching the color change in her. I think that's really cool with the candies. I think that anyone has the availability to should get into the candy project or candinos. Candinos are a great way to get into it. Get a pair of candinos and you can produce albinos, candinos, and candies from those. So I'm going to go over something really quick. So first, candy and toffee are the same thing. There's a lot of people that may say otherwise. I used to say otherwise, but I spoke to some of the bigger breeders and they said yes, they're the same thing, both from the same import crate, bought at the same time. So candy and toffee are the same, and the way you get candinos is not actually a candy albino. What it is genetically is a het candy, het albino, but it's their allelic relationship, so you end up with a visual. It's like you can't have a super yellow belly super specter because they're in the same complex. That's the same exact thing with candy and albino. So you end up with super stripes in that scenario, and here you end up with candinos. Candinos, the only thing is if you breed a candino to anything, so let's just for instance say you breed a candino to a normal, all of the babies will be het candy or het albino. You will not be able to physically tell which one is which. So all the babies will be guaranteed het for either one. No pos hets, but they will be guaranteed, but it will be one or the other, not both. Just a little interesting thing to help, because I know a lot of people actually think that the candinos are albino candies, which just isn't the case. You can't have that. So this girl's finishing up, and there she is with her stripe going down her back. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.